Hey y'all, it's your favorite girl Anjali here with a little tutorial. Okay, let's check out what we're working with. We're doing our eyebrows. As you can see, I don't have a lot of brow, but I'm going to make it do what it do. Here's what I do. I wash my face and I moisturize with Aveeno Positively Radiant. I also use their face scrub. It works really good on my combination skin. I use NYX concealer and I use the color close to the color of my skin. I use this particular brush to put on the concealer. This eyebrow brush is a flathead angle brush with a bristle brush on the end. I use that, and here's a makeup sponge for blending. And then I use Anastasia gel pomade in color dark brown. I do not use black, okay? Now get into it. Look at what we're working with here, okay? Now, I'm going to take my flathead angled eyebrow brush. I'm going to dip it into the eyebrow gel pomade, just a little bit though. I'm going to flip the angle and draw a line extending past the natural hair of my brow to the bridge of my nose, as you can see. I create a line following the curve of my eyebrow to create a full brow. I outline the bottom, go to the top and create the same eyebrow line, I should say, actually. And then I go in with a little bit more pomade and I fill it in like coloring. Now, this particular brow never gives me any issues. Like, do you see how quickly I did that? This eye does what I needed to do. This eyebrow, rather. It does what I needed to do. So I'm just filling it in here. Like I said, extending it past my natural eyebrow hair to create a full eyebrow. Okay, boom. Now, we are going to go to the other side and do the same thing. But girl, listen. This eyebrow on this side be giving me the blues. I'm extending past the natural hair of the eyebrow to the bridge of my nose. Going around following the curve of my natural brow. Doing the exact same thing. I'm going to do the same to the top of the eyebrow. And I'm going to fill it in. But do you see the difference in my eyebrows? I mean, we all know that our faces are not asymmetrical. But my goodness, I don't know why this eyebrow gives me the blues. Nonetheless, we make it do what it do. I'm going in, creating the line at the top. And as you see, I got a little bit extra gel pomade than I wanted. So this one's going to be a little bit darker. The great thing about the other eyebrow is I typically do that one lighter since I never have issues with it. And I either can match this one to be as light as it, or like if I did what I just did now, I go in on the other side and make the eyebrow a little darker, so at least the shade of the color can match, because both eyebrows are not going to be exactly the same, and I'm fine with that. I just learned how to shape both eyebrows to be as similar as possible. So I'm just going in, filling it in, extending past my natural hair to create a full eyebrow. Now I'm going to take a little bit more gel pomade on this eyebrow to make it a little bit darker so it can match the shade of the other eyebrow, because, you know, this is the eyebrow that doesn't give me problems. So let's take a look here. What we got? What y'all think so far? Things look pretty even, look pretty good, look kind of natural. Cool. Now, I'm going to grab my concealer and my brush, and I am going to do the exact same thing I did before with outlining. I'm going to take and dip it in to the concealer, and I'm going to create an outline of the entire brow that we just created. Now, if I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, I keep the concealer light on my eyes and I don't extend it over the entire eyelid. I just do enough to outline the brow and just kind of fill it in a little bit. I'm going to put it in the concealer a little bit more, and I'm going to outline the top. I like doing this because it gives the eyebrow we created a nice crisp look. It's like it locks in the gel pomade. That's how I feel about it anyway. So I'm going in and outlining. What I like about the concealer as well is, let's say you create your eyebrows, you're just starting out trying to figure it out. Let's say they're not even. Let's say one is wider than the other. You can go in with the concealer and maybe move your line up a little bit to either shorten the width of the eyebrow, or you can go in and extend it. What I'm basically trying to say is you can use the concealer to clean up any mistakes that you make without having to start over. That's the thing I love about using concealer, especially as you see my problem eyebrow be giving me the blues sometimes. So I've often had to go in with the concealer to clean it up, like fix the shape of it, because girl, it just, I don't even know what it be doing for real. But nonetheless, I'm taking the concealer and I'm going outside of this eyebrow to seal it in, to give it a nice crisp look. I'm using the concealer to even out this brow to match the other one because it was a little bit wider. That line was a little bit shaky. I could see that. So I was able to clean that up. What I like to do personally with the eyebrow is I extend it with the concealer past my bridge of my nose, because I like to create like an ombre look. So at the end of my eyebrow where we extended it, I like to take my finger and smudge it a little bit, because I like to give that light to dark effect. I don't know why. You ain't got to do all that if that doesn't tickle your fancy. That's just how I like to do my eyebrows, okay? So we got the concealer in there. I'm going to take my makeup sponge and I'm just going to blend the concealer out, being careful not to smudge the actual eyebrow. I'm taking the tip of it and blending in that concealer at the top and the bottom, and blending it in just to my eye, because I'm not putting on any other makeup today. I'm just wearing these brows and I'm just gonna call it a day. Now let me see here. So now I'm just gonna go in and just do some finishing touches. I try to make sure at least the eyebrows are the same width. I try to make sure those lines are crispy, not looking like my hands were shaking as I was putting it on. You know what I'm saying? So I just go in with the final touches. Again, trying to make sure they're as similar as they can be as possible. So I'm going in with the brush because I do have a little bit of hair in there and I like it to be as natural as they can be. So here we are. Here's the finished look. Just kind of smudging, just kind of cleaning it up, creating the look that I want with my eyebrow. Blending it in because it's all about blending, okay? Again, that's why I use concealer for this particular thing that is the color of my skin, because it just blends right in. So what y'all think? What y'all think? I'm curious. Like, I want to see y'all try it. Like, I'll put some links in the video below so you can purchase your own products. Again, let me give you just an overview of the brows of what we created here. Boom, give them a little panoramic view. Hello. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think, if this was helpful or not. And make sure you hit subscribe and stay tuned for more tutorials. Bye.